Hey there guys, back again for another Warframe build video. Today we'll be looking at Ember. Ember was one of the main Warframes I first started the game with. She basically did most of the star chart for me. I was one of those ability 4 World on Fire users as I just went through and just tried to figure everything out, and it was just a really cool caster frame, and I just wanted to show off my build that I have now. Since the change to World on Fire, I haven't actually just used it as much as I probably should. So going through with this, let's talk about its passive. So it regenerates energy and deals more damage while on fire. So this is self-inflicted or environmental, or just being hit by a napalm or something like that where you're still on fire, your energy back quicker. It was nice pairing this with the Xenoric passive, or if you use a very weak self-damaging weapon. So let's get on with the abilities. So her first ability is Fireball. So what she does, she basically launches a fiery projectile that inflicts 400 heat damage on impact with a 100% status chance. It also inflicts about 150 heat damage in a 5-meter area of effect with a 50% chance. It's affected by ability strength, and if you charge it, it doubles the initial and area damage, which is quite nice. Moving on, we've got ability 2. Accelerant. So what Accelerant does, it stuns enemies and increases fire damage dealt. Hits an AoE with a radius of about 20 meters, which can be affected by ability range. And what this does, it basically multiplies heat damage applied by 250%, which can be affected by power strength for about 30 seconds, which is quite good to use. Just if you're in a group of enemies, you just hit that ability, it increases your fire damage on every enemy within range. It's very nice, it's really good against the infested. And we're going to move into Fire Blast, which is ability 3. You slam the ground, creating a wave of fire that incinerates all enemies. This is a really good, there's too many enemies in your way, just slam it down. You end up doing about 200 heat damage with a 100% status chance to enemies make contact with it and pushing them back to give you a bit of breathing room. It's affected by ability strength, and the duration of the ring as it expands is done by duration. Also, the radius is not actually affected by ability range, so you can just do power strength and duration builds and just spam it down and you'll be just great. So the final ability is World on Fire. So what World on Fire does, it basically summons blast of fire around the Ember, and over time the fireballs get hotter. What actually happens is the range at which it hits is actually a little bit smaller, but when paired with its augment, it basically can knock down enemies, giving you a lot of time just to get in there and hit them, because Ember by herself does not have a lot of health and shields, so using that ability is quite useful. Okay, so now we're just going to run through the build that we have for Ember. So to start, we have Rifle Lamp as the aura to increase bullets, Power Drift for ability strength, Stretch to increase our range. We need to augment Firequake so we can knock down some enemies and shoot them with our guns, Augur Reach for more range, Primed Continuity for more duration, Redirection for shield capacity, Augur Message for more duration, Streamlines to make our abilities a bit cheaper, and Prime Flow just to have more energy to do stuff with.